Mr. Lohr, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
You have done a lot of work in terms of looking at the darker side of the global economy in terms of technology. Can you talk a little bit about if there's a darker side of data?
Sure. I mean, every technology can be used one way or another. Whether fire is something you could cook your food with or burn down your hut. Cars pollute the air and kill people with accidents,
Right.
but they also are, tools of individual freedom, created regional and national markets. It's the same with this. I mean, look, the real concern is that, the power of it is that you can sort of, see what you couldn't see before, make the invisible visible. And that means you can pry into all sorts of people's privacy, in particular in the healthcare area. The privacy concerns are extreme. So there's all kinds of, all technology is a double-edged sword. This one is too.
This is no exception, certainly. You've actually written a book on data called Dadaism. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, look, this was a field guide to a world that we're all increasingly living in, whether we want to or not. So what I tried to do is go out and into the world and see where this technology shines and where it stumbles. And many of the leading examples and some of the prominent people were from the worlds of medicine and healthcare.
As a physician and a journalist myself, I find that we do a pretty poor job in communicating technology and health to the lay public, and data is no exception. Why do you think that we're doing such a bad job with this?
Well, it is technical, although the fact that you have a conference like this and the immense amount of funding, including the precision medicine initiative of the Obama administration, shows that it's gone a fair ways.
So you think we're doing a better job?
Yeah, and people have to be relatively interested. But the key is to try to translate this into things that people understand. I mean, it ought to be easy with healthcare because this is both the largest industry in the country and the stakes are the highest, people's lives.
So as a reporter for the New York Times, you definitely have your finger on the pulse of what people are interested in hearing about. What aspects of data are hot right now?
Data as the fuel for artificial intelligence, I think, is sort of the hottest thing. And one of the things, look, data is the fuel. These techniques from the world of artificial intelligence, mainly machine learning, are the engine for discovery and prediction. And one of the areas it's in healthcare as well is something called deep learning, which is being applied mostly to big breakthroughs in things like speech recognition and image recognition. On the image recognition side, everybody's using medical images, try to find cancer shadows and the like. So that's where the practical application of deep learning, which is probably the hottest area of AI and data science these days.
I think that there probably have been some advances that people don't even realize that we are using in the medical field so far. Do you think that there's anything you're particularly excited about seeing kind of develop further in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah, I want to see how far precision medicine goes or doesn't. And the tools for, ad targeting, precision agriculture, personalized medicine are much the same. It's going to be very interesting to see how far this can actually go in the real world. In the world of healthcare and medicine, since it is highly regulated and the stakes are very high.
It's a moonshot, so to speak.
It is.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today.